Dallas Cowboys, who are on Hard Knocks.
And we can talk about that right now.
Why not, indeed?
TJ, take it away.
Hard
Well, I'm for
Knocks.
it, so I want to hear you who I clearly opposed to
Third
this
time
idea.
on Hard Knocks. Third time.
Couldn't be less interested in the
Three
Dallas
times a
Cowboys.
charm.
Why? Why?
We're going to see them enough. I mean, they're on national TV enough. As TJ will like to point out, every single sports show talks about them more than we probably should.
Okay.
Why do I need to see behind the scenes? Why do I need to see Jerry Jones in the golf cart at Oxnard? Like, I'm just not that. Mike McCarthy at the buffet. Like, I'm not into it. Like, why? There are so many other more interesting and compelling teams that don't get enough media coverage that it would be just a better watch, in my opinion.
Well,
I just don't know why we need to see Dallas.
Here's the reason why I think this happened. I have not spoken to anyone over the weekend since this happened. I think it happened on the Friday that we had left, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
TJ, you tweeted out like, it's a good thing we're not on the air today. Well, we're on the air today. I think nobody else wanted to do it.
I agree with you. I think that's right.
I think that Jacksonville, again, the NFL and Roger Goodell wants the show to happen every year. They're mandating it. It's going to happen every year. There will never be a year in which Hard Knocks does not happen.
It's kind of the highlight of the August.
Well, I mean, fans
really.
love it.
Yeah.
NFL Films is terrific at it. It is a great way to get things going. There is some behind-the-scenes stuff. It is one of the few times the NFL does not mind its product working blue.
I'd imagine HBO pays a pretty penny for this
And
as
I'm
well,
sure they
right?
do
So-
that as well, yes. And it is a terrific way for fans to see behind the scenes of hard work and progress and dreams coming true and dashed. And it is a terrific program that I think a lot of fans love to see. But teams that are exempt include teams of the first-year head coach, Jacksonville Jaguars. That's out. And if a team made the playoffs the year before, that's out.
Yeah, there were 5 eligible teams. The Cowboys were one of them, along with Arizona, which would have been my pick from this list, Carolina, Denver, and the Giants.
Right. So they chose the Cowboys. And one person that I'm sure doesn't mind it is Jerry Jones.
Absolutely.
I think you're going to see him quite a bit. You'll see the Jones family. And the thing that I think that appeals to, NFL Films and Hard Knocks is not only the passionate fan base that follows the Cowboys no matter what they do or how disappointed they may be made, but they're passionate, and fans who dislike them are still interested in them. And they've got various locations. You're going to see the Star in Frisco. You're going to see the stadium. You're going to see Oxnard, California, where they work out. They're back in Southern California. You're going to see Los Angeles. You'll see Southern California. You'll see Canton, Ohio, because the Cowboys are in the Hall of Fame game. You'll see maybe Drew Pearson behind the scenes a little bit, getting ready for his moment, because he's one of the enshrinees. Yeah. And you'll see the Hall of Fame on display. You're going to be all over the place. I think there's a lot of appeal for that sort of thing.
You
and I
think we'll
understand.
get,
you'll see Dak. You'll see Dak coming back.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good story. It's a good.
You'll see Dak coming back.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I think Dan Quinn is going to be an interesting, figure to see behind the scenes.
We're going to get a tour of the yacht.
I doubt it.
That's what kind of I'm most
You want
interested
to
in.
bring the yacht out?
Excuse me. The tour you want is of the Jones bus.
No, I want the yacht.
I don't know, man. We saw remember with the draft
Yacht.
last year? He
Yacht.
was like on a Bond villain. He was in this yacht with the white
bus is like a
room and
dinghy compared to the yacht.
No.
I want the yacht.
I kind of dig it.
No.
Out of what are the other options that we could have had? The
the ones that
Broncos?
were eligible: Denver, Carolina, the Giants, but Arizona. That was kind of the big one with Kingsbury. Speaking of Bond,
Now, if you're
Kyler
Kingsbury,
Murray, Lair Fitzgerald, J.J. Watt.
If you're Kingsbury, do you use this in any way, shape, or form? They weren't interested in us.
Yeah. They didn't. HBO and NFL didn't want
But
us.
to the casual fan,
They didn't want us. They didn't care about J.J. Watt, and they didn't care about Kyler Murray and Kingsbury. That would have been an interesting one, the Arizona
I think that would have
Cardinals.
been a good one.
But the Arizona Cardinals are like, thank goodness we don't
I don't
have
know
those
how I
cameras around
feel
here.
about it. Like
At
you
Dallas, by
started
the way,
off,
Arizona at Dallas, January 2nd.
you started off with the fact that I feel like people focus on us too much already as it is.
Well, right.
And the fact that I think teams that have been in Hard Knocks the last 4 seasons don't have winning records.
Right.
But to a casual fan, and like I brought up HBO with the money they're paying, if you're a casual fan, are you going to tune in to see the Arizona Cardinals? I mean, as football fans, yes, I'm going to watch that. But if you're just someone who's kind of whatever, and you're flipping around and you see the Dallas Cowboys, that is going to make you stop and watch. Probably wouldn't happen with any of those other
The
teams.
Dallas Cowboys.
And I'm gonna watch. I mean,
are a
obviously, I'm gonna be locked in. It's gonna be
draw.
awesome.
They
The
are,
sprinklers. Tick, 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 tick. It's gonna be so cool, and the
man.
music.
The sprinkler,
Well,
man.
it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, we
It
should-
doesn't matter
hear
who
that.
it is.
I
Like
know.
they could do a Hard Knocks about us, and people would watch.
But like I said, you would watch, but someone else who's not really as fanatic about football as you are.
Except,
Should we do a Hard Knocks about us?
You know what? A Hard Knocks on us would be, I think, for one day.
I'm in.
Well, you'd be the most important
I would be.
figure, I think, Mike. Certainly.
I would love it.
How long would the tour of your seafaring conveyance last?
Well, I'd have 2 boats right now. I'm selling the first one, so we could
Oh,
do.
well, that would
we'd
be
do-
That's an
exciting to
episode,
sell.
man. That's like
I'm
half
going
an
out on a
episode.
boat fishing.
And you
We're
still,
coming out.
And you still have not named
Well,
your
okay.
boat, right?
First of all, the first
Or
one
had
that I'm
any of us
selling,
on his
I'm
boat.
not going to name the one I'm getting rid of because
Understood.
it's not good.
What about the one that you
second
have?
one is called Margaritaville 2. I have to
Why?
do a whole because that's what it was named already when I bought it. So I have to change that name
Is
into
that-
Mama D.
By the way, okay, is that what it's going to be?
Yeah, it's Mama D. 100% mom.
Okay.
For my mother.
Great.
I have to. Mama D1.
By the way,
That's great, but just do it. Get it named.
I got it. You
is
got to
that-
do a
is that the
ceremony.
most? Is there a boat named Margaritaville
Yeah,
and
Jimmy
Margaritaville
Buffett
2
owns
and
one.
Margaritaville 3 in every state of the United
Garrett
States?
Buffett's is probably Margaritaville 1.
Right? There has to be a like is that the most uninspired boat name there is?
Nah, I mean, I get people come by and go Jimmy Buffett all the time when I'm out in that thing. They yell,
Like,
You know?
a big thing about that is you're not Jimmy Buffett.
and I don't like margaritas. So 2 right off the
So
bat.
it's like,
Yeah,
I'm getting the boat painted, so when I get it
yeah,
painted,
get
it'll be
it
done.
painted. See, how will they not have us as
that's
a
a
Hard
whole
Knocks?
episode.
That's 2, maybe.
Right? And what would it be? Like we'd be
Oh, the motor.
mandated because we weren't nominated for an Emmy this year, right? So if you're nominated for an Emmy, you could be
Right, you could be exempt.
you could be exempt. But I was nominated
But you
for
were
an Emmy.
nominated.
You were nominated, but we don't have a new host.
That's
You know what
correct.
I mean, we're definitely Hard Knocks eligible.
I mean, it'd be perfect.
Perfect.
Fall Brockman with Cage. I'm in.
All right, so look,
you
man,
go.
I will
TJ.
be tuned in, but I don't know who else. I mean, like, what are we gonna do? Who else are we gonna meet? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know. You know, Jalen Smith interests me. Van Der Esch should be interesting.
CD Lamb.
Who's gonna
Micah
be?
Parsons, we loved him when he
Okay,
called
I think
in.
he'll be
He's
great.
gonna be
I think
interesting,
that'll be
That's
of
true.
interest, right?
You know?
Settle down just a little bit.
What about Mike McCarthy? Is he gonna light it up?
Are we gonna get massage?
Mike McCarthy,
Well,
who was
get the
on this
massage.
show, a week and a half after the draft, and basically said every question I answered him, he knew that his answer could provide a new news cycle to something he didn't want, and actually admitted that. Actually said, "Yeah, I don't want to give any fuel to anything that doesn't like." That guy's going to be on Hard Knocks.
Not gonna be
Oh,
good. It's
baby.
Not gonna be good.
Well, look, first
Here
of all,
comes.
let's remember when the Raiders were on, they didn't give us anything.
oh my God.
Like, they had their star rookie who chose not to.
Mayock
even
was,
appear.
Mayock was the Dominic Hasek of editors.
Oh, yeah.
He was stopping every puck from hitting the screen.
Yeah.
Price
So,
like last night.
so you'll get a little bit more access than what
Okay.
the Raiders gave us.
I'm all in for the Cowboys.
I mean, we're gonna
Yeah, I
watch.
mean, they're gonna- the Cowboys gonna be
it'll
great.
probably be good. I'm just like, another team would have been a little bit cooler. I don't know.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.